You got to give him a little more credit than that at this point. He's morphed it into a career, parlayed that third-place finish at the main event into a true poker resume.
And now he's got almost a 5-to-1 chip lead against the Godfather himself. Brunson, this hand with pocket jacks, raised to 11,000. Phillips with 10-8 calls.
If he can finish Doyle off here, that'd be another nice line item on that resume.
What a flop for Phillips. 2-pair now to move in front of Doyle.
This could be trouble.
I'm all in.
I call.
Don't have a king.
All in and a call.
I got lucky. I got 2 pair. Go ahead and turn them up.
This incredible run could continue for Phillips. 2 cards away from defeating the legendary Doyle Brunson.
All he's got to do is dodge a king or a jack for now.
6 of hearts. Doyle down to 1 card.
Add the 6 now to the list of cards that Dennis needs to dodge. Most of the deck in his favor, though.
Brunson makes 2-pair on the river to steal the pot and stay alive. Our GoDaddy.com pocket cam shows Doyle's ace-4 suited. He limps in. 8 tray for Phillips, checks.
Obviously content to play for the minimum with that napkin.
Doyle flops 2-pair. Phillips with the wheel draw, he checks. Doyle bets 4,000.
Min bet there with the blinds at 2 and 4.
Dennis calls.
Liberal call there by Dennis. His hand is essentially face up if it hits.
And it does. Phillips with the wheel.
Checking it there, and Doyle checking behind, playing it safe.
Doyle makes aces full to move back into the lead.
Oh, boy.
Phillips bets 13,000.
Obviously, he's going to bet here. No reason to think he's up against a boat.
It's really now just a question of how much Doyle is going to raise to. He decides on 53,000.
I call.
Dennis calls.
Got it. I knew it, boat.
Doyle rolls over the winning hand. Hit rockets.
Speaking of powerful, doesn't get better than that pre-flop.
He raises to 7,500. King 8 for Doyle.
Doyle's stack still has a reasonable amount of play in it with the blinds where they are. Got a little less than 30 big blinds.
Re-raised to 23,500.
I wouldn't call this frustration, but I would call it bad timing.
I'm all in.
Dennis puts Doyle all in.
Wow. You got it every time? Yes, you do.
16s are pulled in.
23, 46. I think I'm priced in there, but I'm not going to go.
Doyle's right. More often than not, the cards have been in.
Barf bag to the main game.
Queen 5 for Dennis.
It went up, didn't it?
3 6s.
Make it 16, man.
He raises to 16,000.
Phillips pulling the George Bush here, staying the course.
Suited connectors for Doyle. He calls.
Phillips probably relieved not to hear the words re-raise that time.
Dennis pairs his queen. Doyle pairs his 6 and checks. Phillips bets 24,000.
24,000.
All in.
Doyle puts Dennis all in.
Calls the 24,000, raises all in.
See, Dennis is going to make that bet with such a wide variety of hands that I understand what Doyle's doing.
I call.
He calls.
So all in
I got the
call
queen.
on the future table.
You got it.
Brunson might have been a little impatient here, though.
Dennis at risk of being eliminated, but he does have the best hand.
Queen 6-3.
Familiar territory. Best hand up against Doyle. Doyle with very few outs. We know what happened that time, though.
That was a bad one.
Yeah.
7 no longer good. Dennis, the man at risk this time around. Will he hold?
He will. He fades the 6 and takes a commanding chip lead.
who's got exactly 7 big blinds.
Ace-5 for Phillips. He raises to 16,000. What a great time for Doyle to have ace-king. He goes all in. Snap call from Dennis.
Got a bare ace.
Huh?
I got a bare ace. Nothing else. Oh, I'm killed.
Ace king. Doyle Brunson.
Custer making a stand here, but will it be his last? Ace-king looks great right now, but we're a flop turn and river away from full focus.
King right on the
Doyle pairs his king. Dennis pairs his 5.
Facetiously excited about that is Dennis. He knows he's in real bad shape.
Deuce. Doyle has to fade the 2 remaining 5s to stay alive. We've seen that before.
Phillips looking for the landing pad.
Here's the
Locke made it work for Mercier.
Flush seals the deal. Doyle doubles up and stays in the match.
And not heading the other direction, only going up from here. Doesn't bode well for Doyle.
Dennis with ace-king.
16.
He raises to 16,000. Doyle with 9-7 suited.
No shortage of ace-kings in this deck.
He calls. Dennis pairs his king. Big flop for Doyle as well. Pair of 9s and a flush draw. He checks.
We're going to see action here, no doubt.
Dennis bets 27,000.
Top pair, top kicker against a pair and a flush draw. I got a feeling.
All in.
Doyle goes all in. Snap call from Phillips.
Yep.
Let's take a look at
We got a true coin flip on our hands, 50-50.
9-7 to diamonds. A pair and a flush draw. For Doyle Brunson. Top pair.
Doyle in danger of going home.
Ace king.
I really don't want to see a diamond.
Well put by Phillips. Doyle doesn't improve. Dennis still has to fade 14 outs.
Brunson's playing a pick 1 lotto ticket.
Here's the river.
His number's at the top of the screen. Will he hit?
No, Dennis dodges the myriad of outs, and he'll advance to the semifinals.